Hello and welcome to today's pit stop here at Going Through It. I'm Natalie.
I'm Kenechi.
So Kenichi, how are you going through it today?
Well, Valentine's Day is coming up and it has me messed up. So I'm in a relationship this Valentine's Day, as I have been for the last few Valentine's Day, but I have no idea what the hell I should get. Like, it's stressing me out.
Yeah, I'm going through the same thing. I'm in my first legit long-term relationship and this is our fourth Valentine's Day this year and we usually excuse me, and we usually split it up. So I get one day to show him a good time. He gets another day and then he shows me a good time. But this year I'm just like tired.
Over it.
I want one day. I'm good. Like we're good.
So for you guys, it's not just done on Valentine's Day.
No, it's either the 13 or 14 or the 14, 15, whatever works best with our schedules. Like we always
Okay.
make sure we're on the 14th.
Yeah.
Somebody.
I'm trying to think. I don't know. It's all a blur, guys, for me. I'm trying to remember what we normally do. I think last year I was sick, so we didn't really do anything. But normally my husband, he makes me feel special. He tries to go all out. But I just feel like this year I want to get back on my game. I used to do like big surprises and make it extravagant, have candles, rose petals, get
Ooh,
all cute and stuff. And I feel like I
ooh.
lost my mojo, guys. So this year I'm like, I have to go all out. But the crazy thing is, it's like a week before we go on vacation. So I'm like, do I really want to spend a whole set of money and we're about to go on vacation? Or should I just wait until we're on vacation to celebrate? I don't know.
Huh. And you are going to the Caribbean, so wait a minute, this might be good. I don't know what you're stressing about.
I don't know, but I just feel like that day itself that we should
Yeah.
still do something. I'm
Well,
definitely
yeah.
gonna look cute this year, put an effort in, and
Uh-huh.
try to get my sexy back for him. But other
Okay.
than that, I really
Not
don't
that
know.
you lost it. Look at you.
Nah, I definitely lost it. I walk around in pajamas all the time. Ladies,
Yes.
I know that sucks. My hair is like crazy as hell, but I'm gonna get it together. I'm gonna work on it.
Okay. Okay.
So, okay, well, let's talk about the single people out there who are probably going through it and sad about Valentine's Day. First of all, do you even like Valentine's Day? Do you think it's overrated?
Me?
Yeah.
I mean, okay. It's a complicated journey because at first I was tight, like elementary school, fucking tight. Like, really, my mom's is my only Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the girl next to me got like five dudes and fucking like five
Thank
lollipops.
you. That's exactly how I feel. Yeah.
So anyway, and then of course, eventually, it's like whatever. It is commercialized, but me being like a romantic, it still hurt a little bit. But at some point, when I started getting into it with dudes, this shit got expensive, bro. I was like, I'm alright.
It's another bill. February is
Yeah.
just a bill. Thank you. An added bill.
Yeah, yo. So I mean, I'm not opposed to it, but I'm not like it's not a huge holiday. It's like, okay, if I haven't done anything in months, let me take this chance. But if we have been pretty all right in like being good and showing each other love, then it's
Yeah.
like, oh, then it's another date night, except it's now hella busy.
Because technically, you're supposed to be showing each other love throughout the whole year. It's not just about one day. But I think like sometimes we get into like a routine and, work gets busy, lots of things get busy. So sometimes it's good to have that one day. For me, Valentine's Day has always been bittersweet. I'm a hopeless romantic, so I like the idea of Valentine's Day, but I've never been lucky except with my husband. Like my very first Valentine's Day, I remember I had a crush on this guy. Like, oh my gosh, I was in love with him for years, and he finally agreed to be my Valentine's Day. So I begged my dad for money. I went out and I got him chocolate. This is in elementary school, like a
Oh,
big box of chocolate for like $25, right?
dang,
And
that's wild.
yeah, like all my money on this guy. And I gave it to him and he gave me something, but it was like a $3 pair of earrings, which I guess for elementary school,
I
looking
mean,
back,
yeah,
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 it's like,
yeah.
okay. But at the same time, it was just like, he ate the chocolate in front of me and didn't even say, you want one? You want to taste it? You want nothing? I
Oh,
was just like, I went all out. I put thought into this. I put effort. I put money. But the earrings, for the longest I had them, I actually still have one side of them. I lost the other side. But that was like my first Valentine's Day. Then my next relationship, our first Valentine's Day, he didn't come to school, honey. He did not come to school. And this is a guy who never misses a day of school. So I'm like, what the hell is going on?
Rightfully.
Natalie, you are with me. You don't remember this?
You need to jog my memory. Which one is this?
So this is in 8th grade. You already know who it is, basically.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
The pig?
What?
The pig?
I'm not going to refer. Natalie.
What? Okay. No. All you got to say is yes or no.
Be nice. Okay. So
if y'all knew, you would understand that pig is an understatement, but okay.
Listen, it didn't come from me, okay? I did not say that.
Come at me, I don't care.
But anyway, so yeah, it was him. He didn't come to school that day. You live close enough to this person.
Okay, then I know who it is.
Exactly. And we went around this person, like where they live. You remember now?
I do know. And I felt so bad. Didn't I offer to be your Valentine?
Yes, she did. But this person had like flowers in their hands, but he didn't come to school. And he's like, this is for you. So I'm thinking, well, you had no idea I was coming over to see you or anything. Like, where did you get any flowers from? But whatever, I took it and I was a little happy, like, maybe he was sick, maybe whatever, I don't know what the hell. But the very next day he broke up with me, guys.
Wow, I'm like really hurt all over again.
It was just torture. And then for years and years and years, I never had a Valentine's Day. I would always see people like getting big flowers, bouquets of flowers on the train with balloons, and I'm just like, I must be ugly. Nobody likes me.
It's the whole damn lie.
Yeah, it was horrible, guys. And then my next long-term relationship, every single time a holiday came around, he would break up with me. We had the last year we were together, we had Valentine's Day together, and to be honest, guys, it was a nightmare. I remember 50 Shades of Grey came out. Do you remember the story? 50 Shades of Grey came out. We went to see 50 Shades of Grey for Valentine's Day. This person got intoxicated and went psycho on me in the movie theaters, threw popcorn all over the floor, embarrassed me, and caused a scene. And the Valentine's Day was horrible. So until my husband, I had never had a good Valentine's Day. Never.
That's why you said yes to that ring.
Yeah. And this is why I want to go all out for him, because I don't ever want to take him for granted. And I just feel like he does all year. He treats me like a queen. He does everything for me, so this one day I just want it to be about him. So I need a good idea, guys, a good idea. So I don't know when this is going to come out, sometimes before Valentine's Day. So if you guys have any idea what a guy would like or what I should do, let me know,
the toughest
please.
part. That's really the toughest part, man.
Yeah.
There's the beach. There's the sunset.
That's true. But to be honest, I'm not beach ready yet now.
You still sexy.
I mean, I'll see.
I don't know. I just feel like you could do something. Caribbean sunset beach. Come on.
Like when we go on vacation, like the next week.
Yeah.
So you don't think I should do anything like Valentine's Day itself?
No. I mean, you're going to be on vacation when Valentine's Day hits, right?
No. The week after. So we leave the 21st and Valentine's Day is the 14th.
I mean, I think you still should do a little something, especially if he's never been to the Caribbean before. But if it's next week,
we fell in love, honey. That's what he gave me that day.
I think you really should do something anyway.
And it's the same country that we fell in love in, so
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. You're by the ocean yourself now, so maybe like a boat ride somewhere, like a dinner on boat.
Great idea.
Or
Yeah, whatever it is, I want to make him melt. I want to make him smile so hard that his dimples are just like sinking in, I can't stop seeing the dimples.
You also got to consider what he likes to do, or what he hasn't done in a while.
Yeah, well, he hasn't done in a while. I was thinking like indoor skydiving.
Do it, especially if he's adventurous. Do it, yo.
Yeah. He's
Do
always
it.
making me do crazy hikes and stuff where we could die and shit. So I'm like, all right, this is safe, but it's still crazy. Speaking of the devil, sorry guys. Hold on. What happened?
What do you want for dinner? Oh, you want a salad? No, Kenechi.
Cheesecake salad, yeah. Let me turn my phone on silent so we don't get interrupted again.
My phone's dying, so it'll be all right in another 5 minutes.
Okay. So I forgot what the hell I was saying.
What he likes doing, and then you brought up skydiving, and I said do it, and then you were like, he's always taking you on crazy
Yeah,
hikes and
he's
stuff.
always making me, do these crazy things like climb on cliffs that we could one wrong step and we're going over and things.
You just reminded me, because I've been having the worst time. David, my current boyfriend, he and I have the worst time remembering the things that we do for each other on these special days, because honestly, they feel like any other day. We like legit do stuff. But you just reminded me, we went rock climbing this last Valentine's Day, and went to like this Russian steakhouse. Like it was expensive, bro. Meanwhile, I'm from the hood. I seriously asked this dude, does it come with sides? No. This restaurant is like the plate is the meat. And then you ask for another plate of, I don't know, salad.
Yeah. So they just keep giving you meat and meat and meat and meat, right?
Mm-hmm. I mean, it was awesome, but I didn't know. Luckily, I dressed classy enough.
Yeah.
Like, woo, that was.
But I never get my money's worth at those places because I can't eat that much. Meat is really heavy. So I have like one plate and I'm good off of that one plate. Like I can't try all the different varieties.
Let's see. Well, I was still a fat
Natalie,
person. What?
that's what I'm gonna do for him.
What are we doing?
The steakhouse.
Oh,
Okay. So I'll just say we fell in love in Trinidad, right? We went as friends or whatever like that, and then we fell in love in Trinidad. So in Trinidad, my female friend, and her man took us to the steakhouse, and my man, you could cut that out. My man loves meat, like loves meat. So we had all the different varieties of meat and things like that. So we had kind of started seeing each other at that time, but I still didn't know what I wanted to do. So technically that was kind of our first date. And there's a steakhouse here that we always pass. And he's like, oh my gosh, wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be great? It's the same chain from Trinidad. And I'm always like, babe, the money is not worth it. Like I can't eat that much. So it would be nice to do that for him.
I approve.
Yeah, so that's what we'll do. And then probably the skydiving too.
Yo, that's a great night right there.
Yeah. And
throw in a Rolex.
Look a little sexy. And what's a better gift than all of this?
Seriously.
So,
seriously. Yeah. And you into lingerie and all that? You gonna get this right.
So any advice for the people that are going through it now in terms of being single, dating a fuckboy? If you're like me and you're dating a guy who always disappears every time holidays come, girl, run. Because let me tell you, even if they're saying they don't have money and they're fucking broke, you can make a homemade card, okay?
Yeah,
you can get some fucking candles from the dollar store, go to JFK, it's not JFK, Kentucky Fried Chicken, whatever you want. Make up a nice little meal or whatever like that, and it's the effort that's gonna count. Like, you always see on Instagram people laughing at those kinds of dates, but me, I would have taken anything. Like, just put some effort in. Just don't do nothing at all or disappear, go ghost.
And their effort has to match their capability, because you're not gonna roll up in here with $6K, six-figure a year with like Caesar pizza with flowers. That's rude, bro. Like,
exactly.
You telling me like?
But you know what? I still wouldn't even mind. Like if my husband did that now, I probably wouldn't mind, just because throughout the year he does so much that I'd be like, yo, it's okay.
Yeah, no, that's a good point. I'm gonna restrict that to like, this is your first
Valentine's Day.
Yeah, because and if you guys had just started like dating, what if this is their first Valentine's Day after a year?
Yeah, make it go all out. Make her feel special. Make her feel like a princess. Remind her why she chose you. She's dating you over everyone else, because I could promise you she could be with anybody else.
Right.
that she's with
The
you.
point of this whole statement is make sure that you're being treated the way you're supposed to be within the means and the ability of the person.
Exactly. My only other thing would be, what do you think? Like my sister would always say that Valentine's Day is a female holiday. Like she's not buying anything for a man. It's all about them getting something for her. It's about the
Well,
woman. And I'd be like, I don't really agree with that. So I would kind of go all out for the guy and then get nothing in return. And she would tell me, see, that's exactly why I told you Valentine's Day is about the woman. Don't get them shit. They're supposed to be making you feel special. So what do you think about that? Women that think like that, like Valentine's Day is only for the girls.
well, obviously I'm not for it since I just said that David and I we split it.
Yeah.
Like he gets a day and I get a day. I kind of think that's rude because if you're in a legit relationship with this person, why is he giving you something and you're not getting anything in return? Forget the fact that you're a female in this relationship and biologically you hold more responsibility, you
Yeah.
know. Forget like I don't need to know what's happening in your relationship. The fact is Valentine's Day, granted, is a commercial holiday, but it's still a holiday that is surrounded about around love, and they market to the female because what do men want? A woman, and what do women want? The things, you know. So
True. Yeah.
imagine how Valentine's Day would work if they were marketing to the men. It's basically fucking July 4th. Here are the grills. This and this and this. It's not going to make as much money, you
Yeah.
know. So, I mean, I just don't think that's cool because that's very, very one sided. And I've actually had a couple guy friends have girlfriends like this, and they felt like horrible because what are
Especially
they
if you're
here
not
for?
financially stable, you expect a
Yeah.
man to go all out. And then what do they get in return? But she's like, you're gonna get me or whatever like that. Her thing was throughout the year, she does the most. So that's her one day where she could relax and it could be like all about her.
Well, if that's the case, fine. But like, you have to say that. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
I don't know if she's still like that. This was years ago when I was dating a fuck boy, basically, that, she would say, I told you, I told you. So I don't know if she's still like that. But back then, that
Yeah, and
was
that's also
definitely
a
her thought
problem if you're
process.
doing a lot of the stuff all out the year and you got to wait for this one busy day.
That is kind of sad,
That's a
man.
lot. So
Oh,
it's a
God.
fair trade, but I think you need to rethink that trade in the
Yeah.
first place.
And honestly, guys, if you're single out there and you're seeing everyone with the balloons, the flowers and stuff, do not be depressed. Do not feel sad. I
I'll
used to
tell
want
you
to
a
avoid
secret.
going to school, huh?
I'll tell you a secret. Walking around with that stuff is horrible.
I love it.
I'm
Only
carrying
because
the
I
stuff
wanted
all
it
the
so much. I'm
time.
like, yes, look what you got for me.
Yeah,
Yes, bitch. Finally. But
yeah.
I was
Oh,
let me tell you how I would front, right?
uh-huh.
So when I used to live in the Bronx and we were like in high school or whatever, female friends would get me like balloons and stuff. But when I got on a block, I'm like holding the balloons, walking, and they're like, oh, so your little boyfriend got that for you? And I'm just smiling like if he didn't know it damn well, ain't no boy buy me shit. But I'm fronting like, they were. Whatever.
So yeah, I think the advice is like it's all right. Like if you got a good best friend, girlfriend who also happens to be single, go out for drinks. Same day
And
or the
that's
next day.
one less bill you gotta pay. So
Seriously.
being single might be a blessing if you're broke.
Yeah. Like just take yourself out.
That's true.
Maybe not on that day. Most people's like comfort level ain't like that, but I'm known in my group of friends to like go drink by myself, like go
I've
eat.
never gone
And
drinking by myself, but I will go to a restaurant and fine dining by myself, like no problem.
oh well, no, I've sat at a bar by myself, but it's not like I don't know. It's weird.
So
Uh,
if you can go back and tell your single self, or I don't know, when you used to be sad about it, what would you tell yourself looking back?
uh, okay. I don't know the exact words right now, but it's definitely something that would be healing because all those feelings came from a lack of love, I guess.
Oh,
It came from a lack of feeling valid or something for me to
hmm,
be like, where's my love or something, which is like,
yeah.
romantic love, like, even though it's important in some people's lives, it's like it's okay if you miss it this year.
Yo, I'm staring at you. You look so beautiful right now. This hair,
Oh,
you're giving me like lioness vibes. I love it so
yo,
much. Yeah.
yo. Okay, first off, I'm missing half of my hair because I cut it real short because it gets real hot. So that's how
Uh-huh.
the bottom half is.
You definitely can't tell because you still got a lot of hair.
And I carry humidity, like it's bad here. So yeah, I'm glad you said line because that's what I was going for.
Oh. Anyway, continue. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good. But yeah, no, I feel like a lot of I'm not to judge anybody because hello,
Mm-hmm.
we're all human. We've probably had some pretty bad childhoods where we didn't feel completely loved. So that's on top of the fact that women are conditioned to have the attention of men if that woman happens to be heterosexual. Um, so it's not chill out, but it's like take it easy. If you're not,
You're okay. Yeah.
you're okay. You're okay. There's
And
nothing
you
to
know
worry
what?
about.
When you find someone that's worth it and you actually deserves your love, Valentine's Day is going to be that more special. And to
Mm-hmm.
be honest with you, when you're with that person, it's not going to be such a big deal anymore because throughout the year, you guys do for each other. You celebrate your love anyway. So it's
Yeah.
just going to become like another day. I feel like when you're in bad relationships or unhealthy relationships, that's when it's like such a big deal
Yeah, you
because you're
start
looking forward to
celebrating.
that one day to have that connection.
And then it might even be a crutch where it's like, oh, he did this for me in Valentine's Day, but that doesn't excuse the cheating from last month or the taking your money from 2 months before or the whole leaving you stranded 3 months before. Like that doesn't no.
Yeah. Speaking of stealing from you, I had this one friend. He went in her bank account and took all of her money. She broke up with him, but then got back with him. And I'm like, how can you ever trust him again? Like into your bank account, wipe you dry. I
Did you see my crazy come out? You ain't doing that to my money. Yo.
I was just like, wow. I never had that trust back in the day to give someone the pin to my bank account.
No. I
Like
don't
what?
I don't think I would ever, like, I'm gonna have to be married to you at least 5 years for all of that, you know?
Yeah.
Because even though, yeah, technically we made a money arrangement by being married, nah,
Mhm.
we good. Wait a minute. We need to
There
figure
have been
out this
people
is
that
gonna
before
last.
they leave your ass and get divorce you, they wipe out the bank account and bounce.
Hmm.
So
But that's a whole nother thing. I'm not worried about marriage right now.
well, guys, this was a short one. I think that's
Yeah.
all we really have to say about Valentine's Day and B-Day. Just with those guys, it's not Valentine's times with an N,
Yeah.
but the hoodie
And
still
the S
counts.
has an apostrophe
Mm-hmm.
because it's a person.
People don't know that. They don't know the history of it. But
Because it was
yeah,
a
so,
massacre.
huh?
It was a massacre after an orgy, I think.
Oh my God.
But whatever.
Anyway, so the day of love, I'm looking forward to it. I'm happy. Thank you for this conversation because now I know exactly what I'm going to do. It's nothing too big, but I know he's going to love it. He's been dying to go to a
Yeah,
steakhouse.
I can't
So
wait.
I
Meanwhile,
know.
I'm still figuring it out. Like David has something planned for me. He's not gonna tell me, and I'm like, dude, I was trying to do it the same day, not separate days. It's starting to feel like it's separate days now.
You can tell. You told him that you
I
wanted the
did.
same day.
Yeah, I did. But our work schedules is like we literally get half a day with each other, and he planned a whole
Oh.
thing that's half a day, and I'm like, cute.
Oh, I'm excited. I want to know what this is.
So do I.
We're like last minute people though. So I don't think we'll ever have anything planned way ahead.
Yeah. But I'm usually like, I would know by now. This stuff is Valentine's Day is on Thursday, next Thursday.
Gosh, yeah, it's coming up pretty fast, guys. Pretty
Yeah.
fast.
But I'm gonna figure it out because I have zero idea. I was gonna get him Kingdom Hearts. This is not gonna come out before that. You know what? It don't even matter. If he gets it, he gets it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna figure it out.
So the moral of the story, guys, if you're in a relationship, it shouldn't be such a big deal. If you're in a healthy relationship, just do what you can and just make the person feel special, regardless of your income level. And if you're single, it's just one less bill you got to pay February, you know? So you'll be fine. Don't worry about it. You have your mama, or hopefully you have your mom, your dad, your friends, or yourself. It's nothing better than treating yourself. Self-love is the best kind of love. Buy
Yo,
yourself balloons, buy yourself flowers, and then you could put it
yo.
on your table, on your counter, and look at it and be like, yeah, I treated myself. Yo, I love myself. Let it be the reminder to love yourself first. Because if you don't love yourself, can't nobody love you. So
I actually really disagree with that statement, but I get the sentiment.
no, nobody can love you if you don't love yourself. Let me tell you why. Because if somebody loves you, is trying to love you, and you truly don't love yourself, you're never going to believe them, because you're going to think you're not deserving of that love. So it's going to be harder to allow someone to love you properly and you actually believe it if you don't love yourself. So they could say they love you all you want, but because you have that insecurity within your own self, it's a constant battle. You're constantly going to be second guessing their love for you because you don't even love yourself.
Now,
So true love,
mhm.
unless you love yourself, you can't openly experience someone else loving you in a healthy way.
Okay. Tell me the phrase again.
If you don't love yourself, no one else can love you, truly love you.
Okay. So I actually agree with you just said, but I think the semantics, the way this phrase is said implies a whole lot of craziness. Because it's like, how do children learn to love themselves? Through their parents. You
Yeah.
have to be taught how to love, first off, another person and yourself by these ways. So some people actually don't have these insecurities in the first place because they weren't loved properly. So that's why I think that phrase is kind of BS, because it means if you don't love yourself, no one can love you under any circumstances. However, your explanation clearly said this person had loved you. However, your own insecurity stopped you from seeing it. So,
Yes, that's what I mean. Yeah.
okay, because I
And that's
do
going to
think,
cause more problems because you don't you get, but you get what I'm trying to say.
no, I do. I absolutely do. But I think the phrasing of that phrase is wild, because there are two types of people. The one you explained, which is the person who can't see it, and then the
Hmm.
person who actually does need someone else to love them in order to be like, oh, there is a possibility that I am worth loving, you know?
But I agree with that. But still, to me, you have to be willing to be loved. Like somebody could tell you, I love you all you want, and you don't think you're deserving of that love, you're not going to believe it, no matter
Okay,
what.
that's fine. And
Yeah,
that
I've been there.
explains
So it
this
still has
person.
to come from you. Like you still have to realize, like, yo, I deserve this. I'm worth it.
Yeah, no, that's fine. The second person that I was explaining should have a little bit of that in order for it to be possible that they are like, hey, maybe I am deserving of love. You
Yeah.
know,
So
those are
that's
those
what
two.
I'm saying. That no matter what, to experience love, you have to yourself realize that you're worth it and you're deserving of it to even be open to it.
Hmm.
Otherwise, it's going to be self sabotage always.
Right. So again, all I'm saying, like, I agree with you, but I think the semantics of that
The
sentence, that
phrase.
phrase, is
Well,
really,
we'll
it
think of
leads.
something else, I guess. Create our
Yeah.
own phrase. But yeah, no, I don't mean like if you're down on yourself, you have low self-esteem, absolutely nobody's
But
gonna
it's
love you. Like
right.
that's not true. Your mom is hopefully still gonna love you.
People
Your
actually take it
friends.
like that plenty of times. And if
No.
children hear that, that's what they hear.
But I wouldn't tell a child that though. And I think from
But they
young,
hear it. They hear it.
that's true. From young, you should be teaching your kid to love themselves. Like, look in the mirror. You're beautiful. You're smart. But
Hmm.
a lot of parents sometimes they don't do that, and you only get negative reinforcements. Like, you
Hmm.
don't do something right. You're stupid. You're slow. You're
Yeah.
anyway. We're getting onto
Hurry
a
up,
whole
or just,
another
yeah,
topic. Yeah,
yeah, we are. But but I do agree. If you have nothing else, if you're not, and if you don't want anything else
yeah.
with your friends or family or whatever, I really do think Valentine's Day is a wonderful opportunity to be with yourself, because everybody's going to be gone. You're going to be
Self
like
reflection. Yeah.
you can, this is a day where it can actually be you. And that's hard to come by. when it's so busy now, you know? And it actually becomes by a little harder when you're in a relationship, right?
Exactly. And you can go out. You might meet the love of your life on Valentine's
Yeah,
Day if you're single. Go out, have some fun, just
good possibility. Also, some of my friends really get lucky on this night. Use protection.
have fun, guys, no
Yeah.
matter what, no matter what you do. Or Valentine's Day may be a good time to break up with that douchebag that you're dating as well. You might just realize, like,
Really drive that point home. Like,
exactly.
if you
Although
weren't
I
such an
don't know
asshole.
though. I've been broken up with, although it was the day after, it still felt like the day of. So
Of
I don't
course it
know.
does.
Huh?
Of course it does, especially when he didn't do anything for you.
Yeah. And I didn't do anything to be broken up with, but
You don't, you didn't need to be, yo, like, this dude was messed up.
Natalie just, all my exes, if
Ah,
she could kill them and put a knife in their backs, she probably would. So keep
I
that.
have favorites.
All right, guys. So
Oh,
that is it for going through it with Kenichi and Nat. Until next time.
yeah. Yeah.
Enjoy that good sex that you're gonna hopefully get on Valentine's Day. If not, your self-love and self-reflection. Enjoy that as
Yes. Yes. I'm pretty sure the sex shops have sales around this time.
yeah.
Yo.
Go out there. If you're alone, go to the sex shop. If you're a girl, get you a nice little dildo, a nice little vibrator, something, and maybe spend that day inside having some fun.
Or online shop.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
still sales. I'm pretty sure all of February is a sale.
Everywhere. Fashion Nova has a 40% off. Should I be shouting them out? Fashion Nova is popular, whatever. Fashion Nova has a big sale going on right now. So you might want to look into that.
Literally the only pants I fit in. It's crazy.
Right. All right, guys. Bye.
Bye. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.